Mohawk Trail Regional High School track and field coach Joe Chadwick recently broke the state record for all-time high school wins. For nearly 40 years, he's led one of the state's top track programs to over 60 league championships. And while that level of winning is incredibly uncommon, Chadwick's background story and coaching methods are even more unique. Connecting Point's Henry Brechter reports.
Tucked away in the rolling hills of Franklin County, Mohawk Trail Regional High School in Shelburne Falls quietly boasts one of the state's top track and field and cross-country programs. Since 1982, the school's boys and girls track and cross-country teams have combined to win more than 60 league titles, nearly 40 Western Mass championships, and 4 statewide titles. And in that time, one coach has led the way while becoming the state's all-time wins leader in high school sports. Joe Chadwick.
Hey, don't forget your uniforms. You know we don't have a lot of extra uniforms. Bring your spikes. Okay?
In 8th grade, I was sort of looking for a sport, and I didn't end up staying with cross country. But the first day I showed up, I'd never run before, and we did 12 miles up to Ashfield through the mountains. Even then, he never said, you have to go do this with these guys. They just started running, and he didn't say you didn't have to. So it was the same Joe.
Chadwick graduated from Mohawk in 1974 and started working in a woodshop in the nearby town. He'd been a dedicated track athlete as a student, but didn't necessarily stand out athletically. Still, he couldn't stay away from the track.
Joe came up the summer after we graduated and started working on the course, and he's done that all of these years. He's the one that's replaced the bridges, that's, fixed the trail, that's found whatever needs to be repaired and taken care of it.
Chadwick's resume is unmatched. In 37 years, he's won over 80% of his matches. He was inducted into the state's Track Coaches Hall of Fame in 2010, and his new state record for wins was recognized by the MIAA earlier this year at the State House. That kind of success is rare. Most coaches couldn't dream of it. But that's not what drives Coach Joe.
Yeah, I just have a passion. I just love working with kids, and I think the kids appreciate that, I don't think anybody's ever going to write a book about my coaching and everything, but it's probably not the way everybody coaches,
He's really dedicated to not just to the running programs, not just to the high school, but he's to the kids.
If you show them,
he a lot of times he'll go, oh, I'm only going to coach until so-and-so graduates. Well, by the time they get to be a junior or senior, there's some other athlete that's come along that's caught his eye, and he's like, well, I'll just keep coaching.
Chadwick only coached the boys and girls cross-country teams up until 1999, when he took over indoor track. In 2008, he took on a new challenge, coaching girls track and field, for which many of the athletes are in 7th and 8th grade.
And I remember telling him when he was going to do that, I said, you have to understand, dear, girls are a different animal. And he's like, what do you mean? I said, just trust me, dear. Go into it with an open mind. You will love it, but it is definitely different than the boys. And he came home after that first day of practice, and I said, well, how did it go, dear? And he said, you were right. It's going to be fine.
As for the team's success, since Coach Joe took the reins, Mohawk's girls track and field has won 90% of its meets and 3 Western Mass titles, while losing just 5 meets in 9 seasons.
He knows that all the girls themselves are going to work together to push each other to be the best they can. And no matter what level you're at when you start, you always end up improving. You look at him and you see the way that he interacts with the kids, and you know that he's very special.
Joe's coaching nature is mellow, subdued. He never yells and shows little emotion. That style is uncommon, but so are his achievements. Also uncommon is his length of tenure, especially at a public school where he doesn't hold a faculty role.
You coach because you love it or because you find it really interesting, or there's something that really draws you to it. And I watch all the energy that people put into being negative or to being spinning their wheels, and I think this is just a real tangible way he can have effect, a positive effect on a lot of young athletes' lives.
On the surface, Joe's story is one of an irrefutable champion. At its core, it's about a man's passion for community and the impact he has on young people's lives.
I've never really talked about winning or losing that much. I figured if you prepare the kids right, they'll take care of itself. That's what, to me, it's all about,